Welcome back to my podcast. Guys, it's like 8 p.m. and I'm really tired, but I'm committed, so you're welcome. I got a new mic. It kind of looks like a wee, no? So hopefully the audio is better. It's not like an expensive mic, so I don't know if it's going to be that much better, but we shall see. But how are you guys doing? How was your Halloween? Did you have fun? What did you dress as? What candy did you eat, if you ate candy? I don't know. What'd you do? I think the audio on this is too loud. Okay. I'm still figuring out this mic. I also don't have my contacts in, and my glasses have a glare because of the light, so I actually can't see anything right now, really. My astigmatism is like stigmatisming. That sounds like something else. Anyways, yeah, my Halloween was good. It was lit crazy movie. I know you guys saw my green M&M costume, but I was also Bibble from Barbie Fairytopia. I have those pictures on my Instagram if you're dying to see that. But it was a good Halloween. Went to one of our friends' parties, and that was super fun. I was back home again this weekend, but I have like a crazy few weeks coming up. I'm going to be kind of busy. But it was fun. My birthday was good. I had a chill birthday. You're looking at a 22-year-old. What else did I do this weekend? I finished Will Trent. Hello. I don't know if this, I'm scared the audio is gonna, not work. So, sorry if it's, not working. I don't know. If it's not working, then I'm gonna post late this week. But anyways, yeah, my Halloween was good. My birthday was good. My back is not good. My back's been literally killing me for the past few weeks. I don't know if it's just because I'm old, but it's been causing me immense amounts of pain. Yeah, that's basically it, I think. I haven't been doing that much this week. I was at home. I was working, obviously. I'm going to my friend's wedding this month in California, so that's really exciting. That's my first wedding of someone that I'm friends with, and that's not a family friend. And I get to see Tori and obviously my friend, so I'm excited about that. Thanksgiving is this month. That's super chill. I'm also going to be getting okay, let's start with the story time. So I have a deviated septum, okay? Always have. You can literally feel it on my nose. So my left nostril, I can't really breathe out of it. And I've been okay with that. I'm a heavy mouth breather. My mouth is always open because I can't get enough oxygen just through my nose. So I went to the doctor a long time ago, and they stuck a camera up my nose, and he was like, you have a deviated septum, blah, blah, blah. But then we just never really did anything about it because it was right before I went to college. So now that I have big girl insurance, I went to the nose doctor, and now I am going to get surgery on it. And while they're in there, I don't want a nose job, okay? When I was younger, maybe 13, yeah, I would have wanted a nose job. Now that I'm older, I don't want a nose job, but I do have this bump on my nose that it's not a super pronounced bump, but it does kind of bother me at certain times. So I'm just gonna ask if while they're in there, if they can just fix that a little bit. Can they do that? I'll ask. I'll be while you're already in there, can you just smooth her out a little bit? And maybe the bridge of my nose go up a little bit, but I feel that's gonna mess with my face too much, and I'm not gonna like that. Also, I put on like pale pink chapstick, and now it looks like I just have like Nicki Minaj lipstick on. So, but yeah, it like it's been good lately. I don't have much to discuss. I feel like my life's been kind of boring, but now that it's like the holiday season, I have a feeling things are about to kick into gear. Not that there's not. Okay, see, like I don't. Okay, I don't know why my lips look so pale. I promise I'm like okay. I don't know. Whatever. But I know that my life is going to get super crazy these next few months, and right now it's just kind of like not crazy, but I'm someone who thrives on being busy. So when I'm not busy, that like actually irks me. So yeah, I think I'm just going to need to find some like hobbies and stuff to keep myself busy so I'm not losing my marbles. But there's enough happening in the world, honestly, right now. So if you're struggling during the government shutdown, anything political happening, wars happening, people getting literally kidnapped off the streets, I'm sorry, and I send you good vibes. But yeah, it's been a pretty chill week. There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I need a new show to watch. As I mentioned before, I finished Will Trent, and I'm like heavily into like detective shows. Like I'm almost done rewatching Criminal Minds. I kind of started SVU, but like I started at the beginning, so I'm only on like season 3. And I love watching police body cam videos. It's like actually like my guilty pleasure, and I love anything true crime. So, but I also like I love Jane the Virgin. I love The Office. High Potential is another one I'm watching right now, but that's like coming out every week. I just need new shows to watch, and I'm very like picky with my shows. I can't just watch anything, unfortunately. So, and if one of you says Vampire Diaries or The Summer I Turned Pretty, I'm blocking you, because I just can't get into those shows. I just can't. I also need to like get back on my reading grind, because I have so many books that I need to read that are in series that like I loved, but I've just been in like a slump lately. I think it's because I've been so busy. Well, I haven't been busy, but the things I'm doing, I can't read while I'm doing them necessarily. So yeah, I need to get back on my reading, and I need to like iron out my gym routine. Like I work out and stuff, but I haven't been as consistent as I usually am, which I think also has contributed to like my mental health. Bleh, I hate to say it. And if you know me, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, like I'm so stressed out, I need to go to the gym. I hate working out, okay? If I didn't have to do it, I wouldn't. And that's just the God honest truth. But unfortunately, I have a body type where I have to eat healthy and work out just to be slightly overweight. Like, okay, I'm not overweight, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like Bella Hadid, which is fine. I don't need to be. But, and I just don't, it's not in my blood. It's not in my blood to enjoy physical activity. I never liked PE. I was never like a runner. I like played outside as a kid, but after I passed the age of like 10, I was like, why would I go run around in the grass for no reason when I have a TV? Like, it's just not my personality. But great respect to those who that is their personality. Love you so much. But unfortunately, I do feel better after I'm working out. Before and during, I do want to, unfortunately. So, yeah, I need to get more consistent with that. I've just been so tired lately, and I'm a morning gym person. I cannot stand going to the gym in the afternoon or like after my day, because then I'm already tired. Like, I don't want to go. So I've just been not waking up as early, which I usually would wake up at like 5 so I can get to the gym at like 5:30 because I'm in an apartment building. But I haven't been waking up on time, and I have to work in the morning. So yeah, I need to like commit to the bit and go to bed earlier maybe. I don't go to bed that late. I'm just tired. I'm so tired all the time. So yeah, I think that will help me a lot. I don't know. I think that going to the gym, because I started working out. I mean, I did dance growing up and stuff, so that's obviously a workout, but I started like weightlifting and going to the gym like maybe junior year of high school, but then I was still like, that was probably when my anxiety was like the worst and I wasn't diagnosed yet, and so I would get like panic attacks when the gym was crowded, which still happens every once in a while, but I would get like actual panic attacks and it was really hard for me. But I started like consistently working out starting freshman year, and I've like learned a lot, and I know like what works with my body, what doesn't, but I just need to like commit to it, which is difficult. But once I get in a routine, it'll be easier. But also I have ADHD, so when I get into a routine and I do the same thing too often, my brain gets bored and then it like starts to cycle all over, because then I'll like not be consistent. So that's really fun for me to try to figure out. If anyone has any tips, you let me know. I've also been, okay, I'm not like, did you hear my stomach? Hello? I'm not a pet person necessarily. I didn't grow up with like cats and dogs. My sister had hermit crabs when she was in her teenage years, and I had fish. I had 3 fish, I think. But I've just never really grown up with like a pet, like a furry pet. I'm also allergic to dogs and cats. And my allergies have gotten better as I've gotten older, but like if you have a golden retriever, don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I'm just like, if you have a golden retriever and I'm like petting that thing and then I scratch my eye, like I can't see for 3 days. It's like that. So I do like them. I'm not the type of person to like let a dog lick anywhere near my face, because I know what dogs be eating. But I've been feeling like I should get a pet, which I can't do it this year because I'm actually just so busy, and that would be really irresponsible for me and not smart. Frontal lobe developing. I'm 22 now. But I want to like have like a dog. Like I want to like pet a dog, and I've been catching myself like wanting to just like have a cat or a dog like in with me, because I'm by myself right now. So I don't know, maybe I'll look at fostering one, but I only want to foster a dog for like as long as I want to. Like I don't want to have to foster it until it gets adopted, which sounds bad, but hear me out. I want to help dogs, but I don't need to have like a personal lifelong dog right now. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. My parents would probably kill me if I did that, but what can they say? I'm an adult. So yeah, I am like pretty allergic to cats, unfortunately. And I know they're a little less maintenance, but I'm pretty allergic to them. And there's like a few dog breeds that I don't really have a reaction to. And like my friends' dogs that I am around more, I don't really have an allergic reaction to them at all. So it just depends. I would need to do my research, and I would need to really think about it and hide it from my parents. So we'll see. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But like I can't deal with like really like barky dogs. I still like can respect them, but my dream dog in the future is a Great Dane. Like I like big dogs. She need a big dog. Okay. Sorry. I've been stimming like crazy lately. I think it's because I've been around like my childhood friends, and we just like have references that only we get. But I've been just like randomly pulling things out of my ass, like saying things, and the people who don't get it, I sound like an actual crazy person, because they're like, and then they look at me and I'm in the corner like quoting the Cat in the Hat live action movie. So I don't really know what's going on there, but maybe that's also the frontal lobe developing. So, but yeah, it's been chill over here in Jayla land. I did meet some pretty cool people this weekend, which is like always fun to meet nice, cool, chill people, but I don't know. I don't know. Halloween is always like, I love dressing up and I love choosing a costume, and I always get excited because like it's near my birthday and it's just like a holiday where you can just have fun. And I saw some really good Halloween costumes on TikTok. Like everyone kind of killed it this year. And I have a list on my phone that I keep going like all year long of Halloween costume ideas. So I already kind of picked out my one for next year and like the next 5 years. And when I get married, I also have those like in my notes app already. So if my future husband's watching this, I already have it planned, so don't even try it. But yeah, I think Halloween is just like so fun and it's like spooky crazy. Ugh. I didn't go to a haunted house this year, which is the first time in like 2 years I haven't gone to a haunted house, which for me, the worst part of a haunted house is like driving to the haunted house because it's never as scary as I think it's going to be, which I haven't been to like anything crazy. But yeah, I want to I want to go to one of those haunted houses where they like tase you and drag you everywhere. I have to burp. I'm sorry. I swear I haven't burped all day until I started recording this. I want to go to one of those haunted houses, but I'm scared that like my fight or flight will kick in. And I haven't been in like many situations where my instincts have had to kick in, but the few situations I have been in, I'm fight. And I don't want to like start choking out the actor, because like, I don't know. Okay, one time when I was in the first fight, really like one of the only real fights I've ever gotten into, because I'm like not a physical, like if someone's trying to fight me, I'll fight back. And I'm not saying I'm like Bryce Hall, like I'm not a fighter. Like I never claimed to be a fighter. Like I'm just not like a fighter girl. I'm more like a words kind of person, my vernacular, if you will. But the one time I did get into a fight, it was I think it was like 5th or 4th grade. And I had this friend, we'll call her Wolf. Wolf was kind of crazy. She had some trauma. And I understand that and I relate to that. And she was my friend and she was like kind of weird, honestly. I hope she's doing well. If you see this, like hit me up. I want to know. But one time we were like on the playground and she was doing something and I was in her way and then she fell like 1 foot to the ground. And then she got mad at me and was like, I told you to move, and slapped me. And it's not my best moment. I'll admit it's not my best moment. Don't do this. But she hit me, and I'm the type of person like I'll never start anything, but I will attempt to finish it. Like, and I don't even understand why she had to slap me, but it wasn't even just like a playful slap. Like it hurt. It hurt me bad. So I, of course, being rational, I grabbed her by the throat. I grabbed her by the throat. And I would just remember like I just remember being like autopilot, just like blacked out autopilot. And I just like started like actually like choking the shit out of her. And to the point where she was like, and I was like, I don't want to kill her. And then I like let go and walked away. And she never touched me again after that. And she didn't tell a teacher. Because like I didn't tell the teacher that she slapped me. So I don't know. It's not the best moment of mine, but that's like one of the main things, because I haven't gotten in like a physical fight in my adulthood, because like why would I? Do I threaten to fight grown men? Often. But I don't know. I think I'm fight, but like I haven't really been in those situations before. If someone's like talking to me and like getting in my face, then I'm the type of person that, like, I won't back down. Like, I don't care if you are gonna, like, kick my ass. I'm not backing down. Like, I'm just not doing that. So I just don't want to hurt the scare workers at these haunted houses that, like, pop out of nowhere, because I'm scared I'm actually gonna, like, my brain's gonna go into autopilot. And like I said, I watch a lot of true crime, so when I feel in danger, like, I'm gonna give it my all, unfortunately. So speaking of danger, I do want to start taking I do want to start taking kickboxing classes. I do. I think it would be really fun. I just don't know if, like, I want to be in a room with a bunch of sweaty middle-aged men. And I don't even know if that's the, like, demographic in there. Maybe I'm stereotyping. But I don't know. I just feel like it'd be like really cool. And it would help me get some of my anger out. Because I do tend to get annoyed easily and, like, angry. I don't let it, like, fester in me. I kind of just, like, am angry. But I just think it'll be a good, like, outlet for me, you know? So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. And especially now with the way everyone's acting, like, I would love to just, like, box someone, you know? Like, I just think that'd be really healthy for my soul. And to do it safely, in a safe way. I also have been wondering, like, if I did need to throw a punch, like, what's the right way to punch someone? I know you're not supposed to use your fingers. You're supposed to try and use your knuckles. But, like, does it really hurt that badly? Because I've never had to just, like, deck someone in the face. I do want to try one day. I do also want to try slapping someone. So I need to find a volunteer for that. For me to slap them as, like, hard as I can. I don't know. I've also been thinking about going to law school a lot, which I've been thinking about that for the past, like, 2 years. But I don't know. It's a lot of work. And I have to take the MCAT, is that what it's called? To get into law school. And then I'd have to go through law school, and then I'd have to be a lawyer. So, I don't know. I've always wanted to kind of do, like, something in law enforcement. I'm not old enough to be an FBI agent, apparently. I did do the research on that. But I originally, my major was going to be, like, criminology or criminal justice or something like that. And then I changed it to marketing because I do love my marketing degree. But I also love the other side, like, very analytical. So yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot. Maybe it's because I'm watching a lot of, like, police body cam. I could never be a police officer, though. I could never be a police officer because I'd get in trouble all the time. Because, number one, why are you talking to me like that? You're talking really out of pocket to a person who has a taser on them and a gun. Like, why are you doing that? I definitely get in trouble being a cop. Like a cab, though. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's been a lot of things have been going through my mind, and I've also been struggling with, like, which I need to talk to my psychiatrist and therapist about this, but if you don't know, OCD also runs in my family. I'm not diagnosed with OCD, but I've been showing some symptoms, and my family has started to kind of notice, like, and I don't know how to kind of approach that subject, so that's been something I've also been kind of dealing with, and trying to figure out if it's, like, ADHD or OCD or my anxiety. Like, I don't know, and it could be all of the above. I don't know. I'm not a professional. So yeah, and I've stopped trying to Google everything about myself, because then I'm the type of person to be like, oh, well, I'm literally gonna drop dead in 7 days, so might as well live it to the fullest, and then, like, spend all my money, and then 7 days rolls around and I'm, like, completely fine. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Keep you posted on that. Another diagnosis maybe, but I'm hoping not. But I also don't have any other answers for what's occurring. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Also, guys, I don't know if I should talk about this, actually. Okay. I'm not going to go into detail, but in the era of my life I am in, I only use Snapchat to post on my private story, right? To like the same like 8 people. And occasionally I'll post on my regular story, but I'm never like really Snapchatting people, and I haven't been probably since like junior year of college. Well, I only was in college for 3 years, so probably like sophomore year of college. I never really was like and I got Snapchat when I was in 8th grade, so my Snap score is literally like 100,000 something. Like, it's not very high. I was never like a Snapchat girl. It just wasn't me, you know? Ooh. So I've discovered that I don't know how to send a normal Snapchat that's not like literally looking like that. Like, I I had to send a Snapchat this weekend that I like actually didn't look crazy in. And I don't think I've done that in actually like 2 years. So that was like I started like freaking out. And my friends saw it. They were like, "Why are you freaking out?" And I was like, I'm out of practice. Like, maybe in high school I was like Snapchatting boys and blah, blah, but like I don't do that anymore. I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, what do you mean I have to take a picture of myself and like, like I just like, I'm so out of practice, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like unk. Like, I don't know how to like Snapchat people without doing the ugliest face I can, because it's just like to one of my friends. I barely use it anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to like clock into Snapchat more, practice in my free time. I don't know, but that's something I experienced this weekend, and it made me feel really old, because I realized I literally have not Snapchatted someone that's not like one of my close friends that I like don't really care what it looks like in a very long time. Like, a sincerely long time. So, yeah. Also, I wore a corset on Halloween, and it wasn't super uncomfortable. I didn't tie it where like I couldn't breathe. I tied it and I was like, okay, well, like that's comfortable, and it still looks like. But one thing I didn't think about was that like I have a very sensitive tummy, and so when I'm drinking alcohol, I'm immediately bloated. And then I had a taco and then some Doritos and just like a bunch of different alcohols, and there was a point like at that party where I was like, guys, I think this corset needs to like actually come off of my body. But then like once my stomach like settled down a little bit, it was fine. But just like fair warning, like if you're wearing a corset and you have like a sensitive tummy where you bloat easily, tie it a little looser than you think. Like, it's not worth being snatched, because that like almost took me out a little bit. Also, it was freezing outside. This is the first Halloween since I've been in college that it's not been like literally 100 degrees outside, and I was not used to that. It kind of does kill the vibe that it's cold outside, but whatever. It's fine. I also didn't go trick-or-treating. I ate like 2 Kit Kats. I'm not like a candy person really, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe my trick was the alcohol I consumed. I didn't get like blackout drunk or anything. I was just like drinking, which I don't drink like I live on my own, and I don't drink by myself, so I don't really drink that often unless I'm like going out or something with people. So my tolerance has like decreased significantly the past few months, or like shit, probably like the last year, honestly. Not that I've drank before I was 21, but my tolerance has like gone down a lot. So, and I forget that sometimes. Also, being medicated, those drinks hit like a brick wall, and no one tells you that until it's too late. So, yeah, just be mindful. Always drink responsibly. Also, I was in the car with my mom today, and we passed like a weed store, and she turned to me and she was like, "Have you ever been to one of those?" And I didn't lie. I was like, "No, I haven't." Because, okay, if you don't know this about me, I'm not like a smoker. I'm not, unfortunately. I wish I was, but Mom, if you're watching this, click off. The few times I did smoke when I was younger, my brain like just cannot process it, and I actually just start freaking the F out. And like on the outside, cool as a cucumber, at least I think. But one of my telltale signs that like I'm high is when okay, my shoulders look really like broad right now. I don't know, maybe I should have been a linebacker. But one of my telltale signs that I'm high is when I start like looking like this and my eyes are like going in increments. And I just remembered like, and I haven't smoked like a whole bunch or anything, but the times I have, I've actually freaked out, like thought I got sent to hell, like freaked out, panic attacks, like not doing well. And I've tried different kinds of things, and it just doesn't work out. The only like tolerable time I can ingest that substance is when I'm drinking and I like pop an edible or something, because my brain just cannot function. And I just don't, because like I don't want to waste it, because I just freak out every time. I don't know. I wish I didn't. And maybe I'll try again in the future. But the last time I smoked, I actually like greened out like hardcore, and it was not good. It was very bad. Would not recommend. It was very, very bad. So yeah, I wish I was, but you know, some people are drinkers, some people aren't. Some people are smokers. So unfortunately, I just don't have that gene in me, you know? I don't know why. And it's like I wish I felt like the chill effect, or like the not aware effect, but it makes me like hyper aware of everything and like so unchill. I'm like not chill at all. I'm like in the corner rocking back and forth. So it's a struggle. But now that it's November, it's basically Christmas, let's be honest. I need to start buying my Christmas presents, and I have like ideas for everyone, but everything's just so expensive right now. And I'm also at the same time trying to find like, because with everything going on, I know I'm like so blessed and lucky. So I want to help other people be able to like put food on the table for Thanksgiving and like help their kids get gifts. So I'm trying to figure out ways to like, because I'm not the richest person in the world, I want to figure out ways to like give gifts and like treat myself as well, but also give to other people. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. I volunteered at the Care and Share. There's like a few near me. I volunteered there a couple of times, and it's not easy work, but like I don't mind doing it if it's helping people. It's a food drive organization, but I don't know. I feel like right now, as not even just like the United States, like as people in general, humans, like in times like these, it's so important to just like have empathy and be a good person. Like be a good person. And I know that a lot of people haven't gotten that memo, unfortunately, but just like be nice. Like I just don't understand when people are just rude, mean, selfish, unkind. Like why when you could choose the other option and everything would be so much better. And a lot of people make excuses for that kind of behavior, but I'm not saying that I'm like the example, but I know people who have been through some stuff, and everyone has their thing, and I've also been through some stuff, and that's not an excuse, especially when you're like a grown adult. There's a certain point in your life where you cannot keep using your childhood trauma as an excuse for every single thing in your life. It comes to a certain point. Yeah, it can be a reason that you act a certain way, but you do have to take accountability for your actions at a certain point. And it cannot just be like, well, this happened to me one time. Because yeah, and it might be the worst thing in the world, and I could not imagine some of the things people have gone through, but also some people have gone through even worse things and they're still not terrible people. So that actually doesn't make any sense. And that might be a controversial opinion, but like it's not an excuse, especially I'm 22 and I mean, there's some things that I can say like, well, yeah, that's because of my childhood, but I don't blame it on my childhood and not take accountability for it. I know I can be like pretty controlling and like I'm like a control freak and I know that, and I'm like really like not a trusting person, which can be a fault sometimes, but I don't just blame that on my childhood trauma and not work on it. Like I've worked on it a lot the past like few years, and I just don't understand when people are like, well, it's because of my trauma. No, it's because you're a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, you are. Also, okay, we need to have a discussion. We need to have a discussion about, okay, I want to preface this by saying I am the most girl's girl you will ever meet, okay? I am a girl's girl. It takes a lot for me to like say something super negative about a girl, which like people get annoyed at me because it'll be someone who's like, let's say like some girls like being really bitchy to my friend. I'll be like, well, but like we gotta support girl. I support women's rights and wrongs, okay? But something I have noticed is that, also my stomach again, hello. Something I've noticed is, especially when some women / girls are intoxicated, they don't realize that they're not being like funny, quirky, chill, which, hey, maybe the pot is calling the kettle black. Is that the saying? I don't know. But I've witnessed some things, okay? And I think it's just like when you're drunk, that's when your personality comes out like times 100, right? So if you're like kind of, I don't want to say pick me, but pick me already, like sober, and then you get drunk and you're trying to like get some game or like be, I don't know, like get some attention, which is fine. That's totally fine. Whatever. And this is not just like from recent experiences. This is just something I've noticed like past like 4 years of my life. It does not come off like good. And it might like, you might get the benefits still, but it's not good. So just be mindful of your character traits that you have when you're sober, because when you're drinking, oh my gosh. Like, for example, what's something I do when I'm drunk? I don't even know what I do when I'm drunk. I'm just like myself times 100, which is like, I don't have like super specific personality traits, I don't think. But I've seen some things go south. And I just want everyone to be mindful. Men, actually, this isn't just for the girls. This is for the men too. When you're drunk, if you need to do some like inner healing while you're sober, because when you're drunk, it'll come out whether you like it or not. And it's like kind of scary. So, also, okay, I'm not judging. I actually don't care what people do. Live your life. But it's flu season. Okay? We can't be kissing everyone. We just can't. Okay? And coming from someone who's had mono before, I just don't like, I think I've said this before. I'm not like a germaphobe, but I'm very picky about if I'm going to ingest some germs, I need to know where they're coming from. And like, if I'm not kissing random dudes, like, and it's not because I don't want to kiss them most times, but now, well, it kind of is. I just like, I'm the type of person where, like, let's say I was like into club or something, right? I'm bumping, bass is bumping. I'm talking to a man or like whatever, and he's like trying to kiss me. My brain immediately goes to like, I need to know your backstory. I need to see your teeth. I need you to stick your tongue out. I need you, like, I have to see, like, I need to know more before your saliva is in my saliva. Like, that's just like not something I take lightly, unfortunately. And like I said, it's flu season. I'm not sharing my bodily fluid. Okay, that was going in a different direction. I'm not sharing my oral area. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to share your germs if I don't know anything about you. Like, I need to have some context. I need to have some details. I need to have some information, cuz that like actually makes me freak out. And I have friends who just like kissing random guys, and I'm not judging them, but like, guys, it's flu season. Like, I'm not doing that. Also, I'm not like hypochondriac where I think I have everything. I'm hypochondriac where I'm like, you could literally give me like cholera, and then what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do if you give me cholera? Like, that terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. And as someone who is unfortunately only attracted to men, they lie. Okay? So we're not even talking about just like kissing, if you know what I mean. Men lie. So if you're meeting someone for the first time and you don't know that much about them, and they say that they're hygienic and clean, don't believe them off rip. We need to be having some protection used and some like insight used, because I can't, like, my worst fear, okay, it's not my worst fear because it's not that big of a deal, but I'm very scared to ever like catch a cold sore from someone. Like, I just feel like we're not taking the precautions we need to be taking. I don't know, is that just me? Because it actually stresses me out like hella. It hella stresses me out when people just be making out with like random guys. And as I said, I've gotten mono before. I've had it before, okay? I'm not going to discuss the details of how I got mono, but I've gotten mono. And it wasn't because I was like being nasty. I wasn't being that nasty, but like, I'm not making out with random dudes. I'm sorry. That's just like actually so stressful to me. And I don't know why more people aren't thinking about that. And like, for example, when I play cup pong, I'm not playing, I'm playing cup pong where we fill the cups with water and we throw the ping pong balls in the water, and then you have a drink on the side, you're drinking it. I'm not putting the ping pong ball that has been touching Brad, Chad, Rad, and a Bendigo. Like, I'm not doing that. Everyone's hands have been all over the ball. The ball's been rolling all over the floor. I'm not drinking the beer. I'm not drinking the beer in the cup that actually like would send me, I would ascend into the sky and like turn into Jupiter. Like, I'm not doing that. It like actually grosses me out so badly. And that's the little things people don't think about. Like lollipops, I don't like big lollipops. You want to know why? Because lollipops are sticky and everything sticks to them. Okay? So when you're licking a lollipop and you're waving that thing around, dust, germs, bugs, spit all over the lollipop. If I'm eating a lollipop, it's staying in my mouth until I suck it down. Pause. Wait, pause. Okay, anyways, yeah, I just, it like actually creeps me out. It creeps me out, it grosses me out, it stresses me out. So just be like, it's flu season. It's flu season, okay? I don't know. I'm not saying like go like 2020 COVID-19 style, but like just keep it in the back of your mind, everyone. Because as someone who like, knock on wood, I don't get sick very often, okay? I don't. And that's like because I work very hard to not get sick. But when I do get sick, it's like bad, but I haven't gotten like severely sick in probably 2 years, year and a half. Cause this is always in the back of my mind. I've seen Contagion. I was alive in 2020. I'm not, like, I'm just not like a germ. And that's another reason why like I'm not like a super fan of like, I love dogs. I think they're very cute, but like dogs eat their own shit. Why are you letting your dog lick your face? That's disgusting. Dogs literally like, and it's not their fault, they're animals. They pick up like dead mice. I think that's a cat, but you know what I mean? Like they like lick things. You're not getting near my face. You're not getting near my face. I'm sorry. You're just not. And like, just be mindful, okay? It's flu season. Be mindful. Get your flu shot if you haven't already. I got mine. It's gross. And I am one of the few people who has never gotten COVID as well. And I think it's also because I'm like, okay, let's say I like was eating something and I dropped it on the floor. I'm going to eat it. But when it comes to like germs with other human beings, mama don't play about that. Unfortunately, like that's gross. You're gross. You're not gross. I'm sorry. It's a me problem. I understand, but like, no. I think that's like actually like one of my worst concerns ever. Like I don't do well with germs and bugs and like Republicans. I don't know. I just don't do well with like that genre of being. Not my vibe. I do want to try and like be more outdoorsy, and my goal is to learn how to ski like early next year, because I've never been skiing and I want to try. And I know I'm not going to like it because I also hate being cold, and I hate, as I said earlier, like exercising's not my favorite thing, but I want to try at least a little bit. Maybe I'll be really good at it. I probably won't be. I'll probably be awful at it, but I want to go. I just think it'd be fun to like go with a few friends up for the weekend and just like go to a ski resort and just like take some kiddie ski lessons and learn how to ski. Because I also feel like worst case scenario, I just roll down the mountain. I'm okay with that. If I'm covered head to toe in like protective gear and I won't be like damp and cold, I'm okay with rolling down the mountain. Okay? I'm okay with that. That's something I can handle, I think. I don't know. I'm probably like capping really badly. My gosh. It's like, I feel like I'm delusional. I feel drunk right now because I'm so tired. But I don't know. Also, oh shoot, what was I going to say? I need to start posting more on TikTok. I haven't been posting as much because I've just been like, I've been hanging out with my family, or I've been like doing real life things, and it's not things that I can like record really, which I just need to record it anyways because maybe it's like interesting. But I haven't been posting as much and I kind of miss it. Maybe I should do more like vlogs. I don't know. Maybe I should vlog and post it on here. Like, I don't know. Everything's so difficult. I'm also going to try a new meal prepping method this week where instead of cooking, like I usually cook one like meal a week because I'm one person, so I don't eat that much, and it's like served for like 6 people, so it lasts me a little bit. But I think I'm going to try and do like a snack plate meal prep this week because I was watching some TikToks and these girls had like these snack plates and they looked so good. I love like a cheese and cracker moment, like like, I love a snack plate. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And it might just be better for me because I'm also like not the type of person who eats 3 meals a day. Unfortunately, I'm trying to be better about it. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, this was kind of a boring episode, but I'm hoping more happens to me this week. There's some stuff that I do want to talk about, but I can't really talk about it yet because I don't want to expose myself, unfortunately. Because knowing my luck, like, I'll talk about something and then, like, the wrong parties will see it and it's just not gonna end well. So I've also been forgetting to do, like, my big feelings of the week or whatever I said it was gonna be. My big feelings of the week, like, things you need to, I don't know what to call it still, whatever. Will Trent is actually a really good show. I started watching it on accident and I finished it in like 3 weeks. What Simply Lime water packets. I've been putting those in my water bottle and it's helped me drink water so much. Actually so much. So yeah, and birth control because I haven't been having severe excruciating stomach pain ever since I got back on my birth control pills. So yeah, I think those are the only things I can really recommend right now. Also, Halloween. I love Halloween. It's so fun. And more people should do it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what my brain is doing. Okay, I need to go. I still have to, like, unpack and I should probably eat something and I need to go to bed. And this needs to be uploaded tomorrow. So, I love you. Don't get the flu or, like, chlamydia. I don't know. Okay, bye.